What is up, guys? EJ here, aka PuckBond007, here for the Movie Reviewers 100. And this week is favorite film scores week. And much like Alan, Big Al 1982, I'm not going to do a review per se, but I'm going to talk about some of my favorite film scores from some of my favorite movies, my favorite composers. I'm a big fan of film scores and movie music. I've got tons of film scores on my iTunes, and I consider film score composers these days the modern day Mozarts and Beethovens of our time. That may be a little bit extreme, but it's really the form of classical music that I really listen to today. I do like old school classical music as well, because classical music in films has been going on for a long time, and it's a great part of movies. So I love film scores and modern day composers. One of the first is Howard Shore, who of course did the film scores for the Lord of the Rings films, and I chose this piece that you're hearing right now. From The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and it's called Concerning Hobbits. I like this piece of music a lot because it's probably the most lighthearted piece of music in the entire trilogy. It's near the beginning, of course, when they show the tranquil nature of the hobbits, the beautiful looking Shire, and it's just a beautiful piece of music, really sort of hopeful and uplifting in a way, and it has the main Lord of the Rings theme in it, and it's a big reason I love those films. I love the music from all three of the movies, and I have all three of the films on soundtrack. Okay, up next, another fantasy series that I love the music from the 2000s. Is the Chronicles of Narnia. So I chose this piece from the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the first film, of course, from 2005. The music by Harry Gregson Williams from this film is really good. I love the music from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and especially the opening piece. It's called Evacuating London. So it takes place at the beginning of the film after the bombing of London, and the kids are sent on the train up into the countryside, much like many English kids in World War II during the Blitz of London. They were all sent away to the countryside because the bombing raids were pretty brutal in was it 1941. Yeah, it's called Evacuating London, and it plays at the beginning of the Chronicles of Narnia. I just love it. There's a woman's voice that comes over it, sort of in the middle, and the rest of the music in the film is great too. I'm a big fan of the Chronicles of Narnia, much more so than the Harry Potter films, which I've said on a couple of occasions now. Not a popular opinion, I don't think, but I don't know, I just relate to the Chronicles of Narnia a lot more than the Harry Potter movies. So yeah, the first one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, is the best, obviously, and I love the music from that movie, and especially this part coming up. I'm gonna have a drink while you listen. So you get the general idea. I just love this part. Okay, up next, skip ahead here. One of my favorite fantasy movies from the mid-90s, and I love this main title theme from this film, and that is Dragonheart, directed by Rob Cohen, of course starring Dennis Quaid, sorry, and Sean Connery as the voice of Draco the dragon. David Toulis great in this film as well. I just love this movie. It's an awesome film, but the music is incredible. especially the main title theme by Randy Edelman. It's the type of theme you hear a lot when you see movie montages at like award shows and so on. Yeah, great movie, great music. The main title from Dragonheart. It really gets going in the middle of it, and that's the part I love the most. So you're gonna listen to that. Oh, this is taking too long. I really didn't think it would take this long to play this part. Luckily, the next one that happens at the beginning. I should have planned ahead better for this video. I didn't know what I wanted to really do for this video, but this is what I came up with. Yeah, this part is just great. Okay, up next. Up next, it's one of my favorite films of all time. I know a lot of people don't care for it because of a certain actor, but I just love it. It's basically one of my favorite stories of all time. I've got like 4 or 5 different versions of Robin Hood, and that is of course Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves from 1991 with Kevin Costner and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater, Alan Rickman. Just awesome. I love this friggin' film. I've seen it plenty of times, and the music from it is just so epic and beautiful by Michael Kamen. This opening theme jacks me up so much for this movie when it plays at the beginning and you see sort of the Magna Carta, the ancient medieval tapestry with all the soldiers with the helmets, you know, the helmets with the like the nose guard thing, all the arrows and swords and stuff. It just puts me in the mood for that type of movie, and this theme, much like the other one from Dragonheart, is the sort of theme you hear during movie montages at award shows and so on. It's just a brilliant piece of music. Okay, up next we'll move on to one of my favorite composers, who's just on a roll right now, and that is Hans Zimmer. Of course, all his great work with Christopher Nolan, the Batman films, especially The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. I love the scores to both those movies. Inception, of course, his score for that film was very different and pretty incredible. But he's been doing great work for over 20 years at least. Stuff like his score from True Romance, of course, Tony Scott's great film. Backdraft, I love the theme from Backdraft. That's a great film as well. But I think one of his most underrated scores is from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So I chose this piece from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, which happens to be my favorite of the Pirates films, which I know is a controversial choice, and I'll get into that more when I do my top 10 films of 2007. Yeah, the piece Drink Up Me Hearty's Yo 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 Ho, which you hear right now, is from this film, and that movie score soundtrack. It's sort of the main Pirates theme, and I just think it's great. So yeah, that's Hans Zimmer, one of my favorite composers. And last but not least, my favorite composer of all time. And I'm gonna jack this up a little bit because this music speaks for itself. My favorite composer, of course, is John Williams, and he goes hand in hand with Steven Spielberg, my favorite director. And the theme music from Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, is just so epic, so iconic. Every time I hear this theme, I sort of well up inside, not like with tears or anything, but it's hard to describe. It's like a euphoric feeling that I get when I hear this music. When I watch the movies, whenever I hear this theme, it just I don't know. It uplifts me like no other, like nothing else does really. It's really hard to describe. But I just love the music from all the Raiders of the Indiana Jones films. Sorry, can't talk today. But yeah, John Williams, all his great work, the Star Wars movies, E.T., Jaws, Jurassic Park, you name it, the guy does it all. He's just the best, and this music it's just amazing. I love it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite films of all time, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and the Indiana Jones theme is just the best. So that is my video for today, for the Movie Reviewers 100. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.